Doom, da doom, da doom, doom, doom. And I can't find the goddamn button. Where's the button?
You're out of practice.
Motherfucking there it goes. Look at that. Hey, it's just like we're back, brand new.
Out of practice.
Out of something. You know what really funny is here? I got a problem over here. My face on the vertical one, man. I'm not centered. There we go. Look at that. Now we're happy. Hey, it's my first time, man. Give me a break. I don't know which camera I'm supposed to be looking at because the kid put on the camera thing. Anyway, if you think I'm going to start the show up, it's the bottom of the glass nation. We are Generation X. We are Gen X Talks. You are a bunch of extras just like me. The ranks are filling up. Fall in! And grab your adult beverage along the way because you can't do this sober. And plus, this is a symbiotic relationship. I'm going to lie. And you're going to believe it. Now, I'm going to drink and tell stories, and you're going to drink and nod your head and go, God damn, he's right. This doesn't work if I'm carrying the whole weight of the conversation here. You got to do your part. Now, I know you don't want to drink, but you have to. If you're going to be part of the program, it's a requirement. You shouldn't even have been let in the door if you didn't have a drink in your hand. So raise a glass with me. That's what we want to see is raising a glass right now to kick this pig, and let's get going. Now, as I do that, I'm going to switch cameras to my beautiful blushing bride so that she can have something clever to say while the rest of us are drinking.
Well,
look at that.
They're asking, hi, everybody. It's Thursday night, right? Mm-hmm. Is today Thursday? Mm-hmm. Okay, it is. Mm-hmm. I just wanted to make sure. People are asking volume for the general. They're saying you're a little low.
How about now?
And they want to know why you're vertical, or we're vertical, or Gen X Talks is vertical.
Well, we normally come across as horizontal, and today we're vertical. And after being married to my wife for a number of years, I will tell you that is a pure sexual preference, and it can change all the time. Horizontal to vertical? Come on, I couldn't miss that joke.
Oh,
there was no way I could miss that joke. Why aren't we horizontal? Why have we gone vertical?
Oh.
Come on,
Hi, everybody.
I can't.
Here we go. I'm not ready for this.
So,
he asked me to come on tonight live, and I'm like, man.
You know what? You owe me. You do.
Owe you what?
You
owe you shit.
Bullshit. You've been fucking with me running errands the last 2 days. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I will submit to you testimony. I pulled the truck over the other day. Yesterday, I pulled the truck over, side of the road, and I said, if you keep on, you're going to be a pedestrian in 1 second.
And did I flinch?
No, you said you threatened to get out and walk home.
I was walking. I'm like, that's fine.
There's just, I'm serious. She was poking at me. She was shucking and jiving. She wouldn't shut the fuck up. The whole drive. And
that day I was hangry.
Well, you were hungry, but you were mad, and you were just, everything you were saying, you were arguing with everything I said. And then you were physically poking me and stuff. And today, out of nowhere, while I'm driving, you slapped me right in my right tit. You slapped me. It stung. There was a red handprint on my chest.
I did.
Yeah, you this close to being a pedestrian, I'm telling you. So yes, you owe me. You can sit your big, fat, natural, white ass down right here and do the show with me. It's a true story. You are the reason. You know what? I'm going to pour another drink. You go ahead and talk to people while I pour a drink. I'm going to have to do this myself.
I was just messing with you because we've had this week and last week, holy Santa Claus shit. It's been tough.
And you thought fucking with me was the answer? I mean, I know that's a release for you. You start to feel better.
Yeah.
But you're compiling my problems. My week's getting worse when you're fucking with me.
Felt great.
Goddamn redneck, hillbilly, backwoods, inbred Jed. I tell you, something going on here. So yeah, we're vertical on YouTube and both Facebook pages. Now, if you're on your phones, it's probably not going to matter. It's probably going to come out okay. But you guys need to tell us. Also, on Rumble, if Josh is over there, yeah. Josh Maddox is your moderator over on Rumble. On Rumble, things should look totally normal to you guys. Nothing should look different at all. Rumble should be up and running, which begs the question: why is Josh posting stuff as a moderator in YouTube?
Maybe he can multitask.
Maybe he needs to stay in his fucking lane. Maybe there's that. And the moderators are the green names you see in YouTube. Those are members. Those who are paid to be members. They don't have to wait. They can skip commercials, and that's how they get there. You got Two Bear. In the blue, swinging a big blue wrench, along with usually Mrs. Forwatten. I haven't seen her name go by, but I'm assuming she's there. They are your moderators on YouTube. And the moderators that are bouncing around over on Facebook are Trippy Pineapple and Sammy Joe. So if you see the names Trippy Pineapple and Sammy Joe, they are your moderators over on Facebook. And there's 2 Facebook pages we got going right now.
So you know right now that our members are not liking this vertical thing.
The members don't like the vertical thing. I wonder.
Some people are saying that the chat's messed up. Mrs. Four says she's having a hard time seeing the chat. There's some.
Well, now
some
see,
things.
this is the thing that I was worried about a little bit was, and I asked the kid, when you ask Gen Z kid, like when you're talking to him when he's in a game, when he's busy, he's like gives you short answers, kind of looks over his monitor real quick. I said, hey, how is the chat going to be on YouTube? He goes, starts at the bottom. I said, yeah, but is it no longer side by side? Is now the chat overlaying the pictures? Like you have to read it over the pictures?
Okay.
And he goes, yeah, it's just like TikTok. I said, so it overlays the pictures, right? Never answered me. But I kind of got a feeling that when we go vertical, what happens is that it's going to show, I got a feeling, it's going to show the chat going right over our faces and our names and stuff. That's what I think is going on.
I think so too. That's what they're saying. Some people say on the Jeffrey Montgomery said that on the computer it looks great, but it seems like
Wonder how the Sun Valley Fox sees it on his TV, because he's still not going to get chat. But I bet he's just got our narrow picture like that right over there
that's what I'm seeing
in the
on my
middle.
computer right now. But they say it's over me. The chat is over me. So
Well, that's okay. No one wants to see you anyway.
shut up.
We all came for this. Hefe, the chief.
what am I doing here?
You're filling in the gaps.
I'm filling in the gaps. I'm supposed to be reading the sheets.
Are there any sheets to read?
Yes, there are.
Well, I'd like you to read those
Okay.
sheets.
Tracy Pyle on Facebook Personal says, hello, all 200 stars. Thank you so much, everyone on Facebook. Russell Covey over on Facebook Blue. Good evening. 22-month subscriber over there. Kailash, member for 12 months on YouTube. Cheers, Bottom of the Glass Nation. Finally got my big red one. I'm a sucker for punishment. Sweets is a member for 13 months on YouTube, and she says, hello, handsome and sexy Mama X. That was Sweets.
No, that was not fun at all. We should skip over that comment. In fact, if there's a way to put Sweets in the timeout, we should do it.
Why?
You can come on the show, and they're here to see me and call you sexy. Look at Mom Baba. Mom Baba on YouTube. That's a new name, and that's in white letters. He goes, old man is crying now. Now, see, I want to put Mom Baba in a timeout. We have a woodshed here, Baba. I'm going to put you in it. It's called you a timeout, which means you can't comment for like 1 minute because it's a
little rowdy tonight.
I'm swinging the goddamn hammer like it's my goddamn job. Yes.
You are not a moderator.
No.
You are the entertainment.
Okay. Okay.
You are the dancing monkey. That's what the tip jar's for
Did you-
and what the stars are. Yes, you're a dancing monkey.
You just called me a dancing
I
monkey?
did.
I don't think
you do
that's
about
right.
it?
Well, nothing. I can't put you in a timeout. There's no physical.
can't.
No, there's no physical way to do it.
That's a great thing. Let's see. Jeremy. Hey, General Gen X Mom. So, how is the DMV paperwork? Did someone mess up?
Ooh, that was someone who listened to the
They're not going to know what it is.
Well, we do a podcast and we recorded one today, and you guys get to hear it tomorrow. The moderators can put up the links. My wife, at once a week on Thursdays, my wife takes an hour and kicks the shit out of me, and we record it, and then we put it together as a podcast, little intro. We're on season 3. The moderators can put up the links for you. However, we have KGXTradio.com is our own radio station, which we're still developing. We're getting there, but it's available right now. You just go to KGXTradio.com. There's 2 things. You can either listen or you can look at what's coming up. That's it. There's no rewind. There's no if you miss something, replay it. No. It's like a real radio station. So that's how you get there. Anyway, the point of the story is that we go live. On the radio station, we do the recording session for the podcast. We go live, so you guys get to hear it unfiltered, uncensored, unscripted, and then later we take out all the things that we wish we hadn't said out loud, and we clean it up for everybody. But there's a bunch of people that listen live. Whoever was commenting about the DMV paperwork, they listened live because the podcast hasn't dropped yet, and that's a fucking mess. Let me tell you.
We might have to discuss that on Saturday. Because if we do it now, then everybody.
Well, we don't know any answers just yet. I'm still pointing fingers, and we haven't resolved it yet.
True. That's
so. Yes.
Know is that the fingers cannot be pointed toward me.
Yet.
Fingers cannot be.
Yet.
No one can hear. No one can hear. Your mic isn't on. It's not even plugged in. Knowing you,
What are you talking about?
because you don't plug your shit in. When I come in the studio in the morning, everything's all fucked up, and I have to put it all back together.
So the Sun
There it
Valley
is.
Fox is my brother.
Yes.
That's what we name him, the Sun Valley Fox.
Right.
He is texting me personally, and he wrote, "Hi, sis. Shouldn't the queen be above the general?"
No.
Must be seeing the same thing we're seeing. So.
Okay, you guys are just not getting it right now. You're just not listening. Now,
Hey, he's just saying, He's speaking the truth.
Now, there's going to be a trade-off here.
Oh, there's a trade-off.
We can go back to YouTube side by side, the horizontal view.
Yes.
But look at all the new names and new people we got because now we're in everybody's shorts feed and they can stop by and listen to us.
Oh, well, it's so nice to see all the new people.
I
Maybe
know.
Once in a while, we should do this. Maybe.
Well, we have two choices. We either go back to the horizontal view and we lose new people.
Yes.
Or we tell the old people, the people that have been around a long time, we tell them, shut the fuck up. We're trying to reach a new audience.
New.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grow the fuck up. Quit crying about it.
All right. Well,
Maybe that.
Stacey Cape said, "Long live the Queen, aka Gen X Mom."
Not gonna
That's
go.
me.
Not.
I'm Gen X Mom.
No.
So for those of you that are new, I'm not in the videos for Gen X Talk.
No, very
You
few.
only find me really here live or on the podcast. So
You've done a couple in question and answer where you make me look like shit.
I did a few things. Yes, that is
Yeah.
true.
See, look at there's some new names in here. We've got Big John, Terry Lucas, Possessed Pappy. Scared that he says the general does the dirty work. Yeah. Now that dude, Possessed Pappy, someone should give that guy a membership because that's a man who knows. Who else is in here? Some new names we got scrolling around.
We received a PayPal of $5 from Glenn. He said, "Keep up the good work."
There we go.
Been on PayPal.
Now, see, Glenn didn't say where that $5 went. That goes to the whiskey fund, just so you know. James Johnson, he's new to YouTube and wrote one word.
What's that?
Weird.
Weird.
He wrote weird. What the fuck am
Weird?
What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Weird.
Well, what?
Just weird. James Johnson, you know what? Is that like, oh, you know what? He must be talking about the way we're viewing all
Oh,
this.
maybe.
Because he wouldn't call me weird.
He wouldn't call me weird.
I'd know. Well, you're beautiful. You're not weird. And I'd reach to the screen and choke that mother. So it's got to be the view.
All right. Well,
What else?
Sean, $5. Do you ever get to do any 4x4 off-roading or adventuring, exploring in the Cali Mountains or Discovery Trails?
Long years gone by. Yes. Long time ago I did. A friend of mine had an International Scout and I had an old Ford Bronco. And we used to go tooling around up in the deserts all the time. But those days are long. I had kids. I had to sell everything I owned to raise 8 children. And I could probably do it now. My fat ass has trouble getting in and out of things like that. But
Yeah, and things in Cali have changed. You can't just go up in the mountains.
it's not like it used to be. There's designated places you're allowed to go.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You don't want to squelch on a 700-year-old turtle dung or something.
Aiki Chan, my pronouns are USA.
Far out. That guy needs to stick around too.
Yeah, Pat Wilson over on Facebook for support of Mama X.
No, there's no.
500 stars. Thank you, Pat, so much.
You guys on Facebook, what is with you supporting her? You know, there's one guy who does all this stuff. Okay, she's the guest. Okay, I'm Johnny Carson and she's Joan Rivers, and I'm trying to tell you. What do you mean you don't know who Johnny Carson and Joan Rivers is?
Wow.
What did you just say? You don't know?
Leave now.
I just said I was Johnny Carson and Joan. You don't know who that is? Okay.
Oh my God.
You who just said that, leave. Just leave the live stream. Go look it up. Go Google it. Watch some YouTube videos. You can come back when you know who Johnny Carson and Joan Rivers. Well, this is Generation X. We are Gen X Talks. When you come back, be quiet and sit at the little kid table. Where's the little kid table? The little kid table at a family event is the card table in the living room in the corner with mismatched chairs. That's the little kid table. All right, now you're all caught up.
All right, Justin Stark says, Santa, is that you?
Okay.
I know him.
Santa, I know him.
Deke907, member for 10 months, long time. Greetings from the north. HBC, he said. I don't know what HBTC means.
HBTC.
I don't know.
Ask the kid to look that up real quick and we can act like we know.
HBTC. I think that's what that is. I don't know. HBTC, yeah.
And by
Harry Butts. Oh, no, it's not. Probably not that, huh?
Mr. Fatty, member for 23 months. I'm ready for my big blue 2. Love you guys.
Getting close to the big blue 2. For those of you that are on YouTube, you see someone's name go by with the big red 1. They've covered their first 12 months, working on their second.
Absolutely. Dan Daniel over on Facebook Business wants to know if there is a KGXT app yet.
You know, there's not. Sag says hello from Scotland on YouTube.
What?
There's not. But listen, I figured out something, and I know you guys could figure it out too. And I'll do a little tutorial on it because I'm talented like that. This is the talented radio broadcast professional sitting in front of you.
Wow.
That I was able to go to kgxtradio.com. I copied the link to that, and then I drug it down to my screen, and it made a little like a little black house. And that's my cage. Now you can change that to whatever you want, but I just go on my phone now and I click that little black house and it takes me right to the radio station. So there's a way to make your own little icon on. Now I'm sure that's just for Android because iPhones suck. But Android, I did it real quick. Now I just got to do a couple screenshots, little tutorial, put it up on the website, let everybody know.
All right.
Two Bear can start passing out that link as fast as possible when it comes time too. But there is a way to do it yourself if you want to have a bookmark saved to your home screen. If I can do it, literally anybody can do it.
Wow, that's crazy. That's cool.
True story.
Jennifer Whitehead over on YouTube says, member for 12 months, made it to a year, handsome general, she said.
Now that's 2 handsome generals. When we get 4 handsome generals, we can officially start the show. Still waiting for 2 more.
Michelle Zobel over on Facebook Business for the Whiskey Fund, 310 stars.
There we go. Now Facebook's coming around. Thank you.
Michelle M, I believe this might be Rumble. I'm thinking KGXT Radio, reliving my best memories in real time.
We have gotten Josh Maddox is our station manager over there on KGXT Radio.
Good job,
and
Josh.
Between him and I, we're putting some stuff out there. The numbers are growing, the songs are growing, and everybody's liking it so far. Hey, Chase's Wildlife and Outdoors, hello from the mountain tops of Idaho.
Whoa,
man, I wish I was there right
very
now.
Cool. Ace Maduro, $20, waving and saying hi on my way to the woodshed. I had a feeling the general is going to be in one of those moods, and the woodshed will be full.
Who said that?
Ace Maduro.
If I find that mother...
waiting at the door. Hello to our gorgeous queen. That's me.
Yeah, okay, so Ace is going to be just like... You don't do that. Don't do that. Please
Hail
don't
to the
do
queen,
that.
Everyone.
Don't do
Hail
that.
to the queen.
God damn it.
Hail to the queen.
You got to stop that shit.
Revolution!
Hail to the queen.
Down with the monarchy!
Yeah, down with the monarchy.
Down with the monarchy!
You know what? You
Chris-
guys knock it off. The
Chris
queen
Walls-
has arrived.
Chris Wall says, I believe you should run for Congress. Chris, I believe I have too many skeletons in my closet.
Like everyone else.
So what is that now, a prerequisite?
Yeah, pretty much.
You have to have skeletons. It's part of the, you can't run unless you have skeletons.
Oh,
all right.
my goodness.
What else we in here?
A lot going on. Jeff over on Facebook Personal, your tip jar is on the bottom with your wife. They need to be up on top with the general so we can see it.
That's true. We should. I don't know if Shane Lyon says this is like prom all over again.
Susie over on Facebook Personal says, Gen X Mom, your mic sound is pretty low. It's kind of weird that things are changing. We don't know. We've been on vacation, feels like.
Yeah, I know. I did. Are
you adjusting?
I adjusted yours up. You should be fine now.
Okay. All
I was
right.
trying to keep me here and you here, but
How
someone
rude.
noticed. Someone
Rude.
noticed. So now
Rude.
no.
Rude.
Factual.
No. Derek over on Facebook Business. Hey, Dad, do you ride? If so, what do you have for a bike?
Let's see if you can answer this question. Phil's Garage says better sound now.
Harley.
Okay.
A Softail.
Yeah. What year?
2008?
Yeah. What color?
Pacific Blue.
Pacific Blue.
Ding, 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 ding. That's pretty
Well
good,
done.
huh?
Yes, well done. And
So it's a Harley Davidson Softail Pacific
yeah.
Heritage Softail
Yeah.
Pacific Blue 2008. You're welcome,
Good
America
job. Yeah, well-
and Denmark.
that was a good job. I didn't think
thought
you were
so.
going to get that.
Stacy Cape gifted 5 Gen X Talks memberships tonight to Steve B, AJ, Rob, Justin, and Tom Kowalski. What do those memberships get? This is over on YouTube. If you come over to YouTube, you can be gifted memberships,
Yeah.
which do what?
What do we get for those memberships?
What do we get?
Funny you should ask, Johnny. Anyone on YouTube who gets a membership, whether you pay for it or whether you get it gifted to you, after the show is over, you can go to the YouTube community section. All YouTube channels, or most YouTube channels, have a community section. You bet you didn't know that, but if you can get into it, there's some free stuff in there, some stuff the general public looks at, but there's also over 3 years of behind-the-scenes stuff. You scroll back far enough, there's videos, there's pictures, there's stories about our family, stuff that went right, stuff that went wrong, stuff we don't make public to everybody.
No.
But for the members, you can see it. Now, if you're on Facebook, you're not left out. Facebook, you have to go to a Facebook page called the General's Lunchbox. You can type that in later. Don't go do it right now. It's $1. Yes, it's $1, you big fucking crybaby.
Even on Instagram. If you want to follow us on Instagram, it's on there too. You
Yeah.
can be a subscriber.
It's $1. It's the
Yeah.
same on there. It's the same with Patreon. You can join, and all the same stuff is on all the same pages, and you can scroll back for 3 years and
It's
see all
$1.
the. It's $1 a month, man.
$1.
12 bucks.
quarters.
You're paid for.
I said 4 quarters. It's 4 quarters
Yeah,
for a
people
month.
know what $1 is. That's 10 dimes. That's 100 pennies.
You went for a year.
It's 20 nickels. Come on. You think the people that watch the show are stupid? That's 4 quarters. Now go look for
You can
4.
find 4 quarters in the couch
There's
nowadays.
4 quarters. They look
Oh,
like.
my
Well, that's what you're
goodness.
telling these people. Do you guys see why I drink? You get it now? It's when women act this, when women behave this certain way, when women just jump in and say this kind of shit, it reminds me of one of the greatest philosophers of the 20th century, Iceman from Bodfish, who looked at me across a crowded bar one night and said the immortal words, "Chicks, man. Chicks."
And we are buffering again. Buffering. Oh, we're back.
You done? Did it fuck up my story?
I don't know. I don't know what they heard, but I'll continue. Loud One gave $5. Who the hell tried stealing the keys to the damn bus? Sucks to be you anyways, because I had spares. Justin Bennett, $5. The vertical view isn't bad, just a lot of blank space on the sides now. Personally, I prefer this horizontal view, but I'm not going to stop watching.
Well, we're just trying.
Genuine review.
That was
Thank
a
That
God.
was a genuine,
Thank
fair
God.
review. Yeah.
Not somebody going, I hate it. Okay.
David Hemphill, buffering phone and PC. You know why? You know how David Hemphill knows that? Because that motherfucker's watching us on his computer and he's got his phone right here, just in case.
That's dedication.
That's dedication. David Hemphill ain't missing a
Absolutely.
goddamn thing. He's got shit right here.
All right. Tyler over on Facebook. I love Gen X Talks. Glad you're here. 310 stars sent. Thank
There we
you.
go.
Philip Hebes. Hebes?
Hebbies?
Hebes?
Heebies jeebies?
Facebook. Personal for the general. What is your choice of whiskey this evening?
Right now I'm drinking Old Number 7, but I've been drinking Woodford Reserve. That's what I've been drinking lately. I kind of
All
switch
right.
it up. Houdini over on YouTube said the story was good, so he heard the whole story.
Okay, cool.
That ended with chicks, man. Chicks.
All right. Let's see. Brent over on Facebook says, thanks, General. Great talks and awesome show. Greetings from the Mitten.
The mitten?
Yeah, 400 stars sent. What's
The
the
Mitten.
Mitten? Is that a secret code?
I don't know what it is.
Is that a secret organization that you belong to?
I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, really. What do you think? I'm hiding another one of my affiliations from you? No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's just like the kid goes, I'm going to the office. I said, really? The kid said to me, I'm going to the office. I
Yeah.
said, is it a strip joint?
Because you know that there's strip clubs named The Office.
Yeah.
Now,
I know.
I don't know
you
where.
know that, Mom.
She knows everything. You think your mother's never been to a strip club? Give me a fucking break.
Come
Look,
on.
Can I write a story now? Can I say something?
Write a story?
Write
Yeah.
a story?
I don't know
You
how
want to just write
entertaining that
it?
would be, but, sure, write it.
Okay, why don't you two shut the fuck up while I just scroll over here.
Once upon a time,
Oh,
back
my
in the
God.
magical land of
Going
the
to turn off your
1980s.
stuff here. We have some stuff to say. So this story came across here. I thought this was really fucking interesting. Let me know if you guys can see it. There's a story that came out in the news today. Study finds hair loss and prostate medication could have unexpected benefits. Now, you guys know what that means. If you got prostate medication, then you got Johnson problems. And if you have hair loss, you're a bald motherfucker. So if they're telling me that as I start having problems with my Johnson and I start going bald, don't worry, there's some benefits to this. What? I mean, I'm not knocking dudes who are bald and got their Johnsons, but I don't want to go down that road if I don't have to. I don't want to have to make those kind of adjustments. And this article, I didn't click on it. I'm not going to click on it. I'm not going to click on something that says, hey, if you're balding and your Johnson's fucked up, don't worry. We got some medication that may help you. No.
Targeted ads.
Don't want to know that at all. What do you mean targeted ads?
It means it's reaching out to people they think would click on it, man.
I got a full head of hair. My mop is good and my Johnson's just fine. Thank you very much. So just letting you guys know, when you run across this, you can click on it if you want to. Maybe I just look at things differently than everybody else. When this pops up on my screen, I just have a different perspective on that. I probably should have clicked on it and said, it's very interesting. Let's fucking read this article and find out all the details. No, I don't fucking want to. There was another one. You guys are going to love this one. This one's great. This one came out today everywhere. The White House is slammed after debuting a new term for illegal immigrants crossing into the United States. Guess what they're called?
What?
They want us all to call them, they're not illegal aliens. They're not border jumpers, all the slang terms. No, none of those. They're called newcomers. Yeah.
They can't see the picture because the chat's covering it, just so you know.
I can't help you with that. This is the kid said this was good, and I'm doing the best I can.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
Newcomers. You're going to call them newcomers? Because if that's the case, then when all the Native Americans in the United States are pissed that the white man took over their land, I said, no, we're just newcomers. Plymouth Rock, newcomers. First Thanksgiving, newcomers. Change that to a softer, nicer title. I think we should go along with that. Sounds good to me. We talked about this a little bit earlier, but Patreon is something you got to sign up for. It's how you get an email from us. Anytime we're going live on the radio, how are we going to tell you? We have no way of contacting you directly. Oh, I know. You guys think Facebook and YouTube and everybody, you guys know that they'll alert me. I clicked on the bell and the subscribe and yeah, I got it. But sometimes they don't. Especially common sense conservative channels, as it's an election year, they're going to squash down everything we do. But if you join Patreon right before the show, about a half an hour, 30 minutes before each time we go live and do something, we just send you an email saying, hey, we're going on the radio in 30 minutes. Hey, we're going to go live on Facebook in 30 minutes. Hey, we're going on YouTube. We just let you know there is no other way to contact you directly. We can't do it through we can hope that they notify you guys, but if they don't, well, there you go. Now you know why we do that.
Hey, Werewolf 2004, $2 on YouTube. Is Josh Maddox the $2 lady of the night?
Well, now some of you, if you spend $1.50 to $2 on YouTube and you see a face falling into the jar, that is our $2 whore, and we change it every week, every show. We mix it up. There's a different face that drops in the jar for whenever someone makes a $2 donation, and this week, the $2 whore is our very own Josh Maddox.
Yep.
We don't get enough of that kid. Why not put him through that once in a while? All right. Where else was
Brian Hood over on Facebook. Been watching for a while now. You are truly a unicorn, sir. Oh, brother. Keep doing what you're doing. You're a unicorn.
Thank you. Oh, I'm drinking to that. We got to
Oh, my goodness. You're a unicorn. Brian said that. Brian Hood.
Praise Buddha. I am a unicorn. Can we drink to that?
Oh,
can everybody on Facebook and Rumble and YouTube, can we drink to that unicorn?
Oh.
How many times do you guys get to see?
Lord.
Do you get to see a unicorn live?
Lord, have mercy on my
There
soul.
we go. Unicorn, baby. Drink into it right now. To you, me, and the unicorns. Well, there's very few of us, as you know, but one's right here. Don't look at me like that.
Okay, Jeff Foland over on Facebook, 310 stars sent. Let's see, Graham Gordon, $2. $2 for the goggle smuggling Queen Gen X mom. Nobody knows that story but me and him. Graham and I, we have a secret.
Wait a second. I don't even know that story.
No, I know you don't.
Okay, I'm a little upset right now. I got to be honest with you.
So I hope I get this right. Graham needs new swimming goggles. The swimming goggles, I believe, are coming from the United States.
Where's Graham?
Canada.
Okay.
And they wanted to ship for $40 or something. I can't remember, something like that. And he asked if he could get them to me. Could I ship them and be cheaper? Isn't that weird for us to? I don't know. There's something
Wait a
weird.
minute. What are we now, a FedEx store?
You know what?
Are
It's
we
just
now-
between me and Graham.
Are we now the local UPS store? No, it's not between you and
He
Graham.
asked for a favor.
And you came to me.
Stay in your lane.
Wow.
You
Stay
came
in
to
your
me
lane.
on my daughter's wedding.
Oh,
You
man.
asked me for a favor.
David Hemphill said, it's good to see you all again. Thanks for making this life a bit more bearable. Big changes in my life could be coming soon. Job, home. Appreciate any and all prayers, positive vibes, or advice. David Hemphill.
I was worried that story was going to be David Hemphill. There's big changes could be coming in my life, depending on what the judge says on Friday. You know what I mean? I didn't know.
Well, you didn't,
I was
that could
waiting
be
for
the
that.
et cetera part. You never know. I'm Michael over on Facebook. Blue. Yeah, I tried to give you stars again and got kicked off the page. Is it only me? Other people are giving stars.
Well, there has been some complications with it. Again, Facebook will fuck with conservative pages. They will fuck with pages that are common sense thinking. It happens every year. See, we know a couple people that work inside TikTok, that work inside YouTube, that work inside Facebook. We get a little bit of the inside information from them, and this is what they do. There's algorithms that intentionally cause problems for conservative common sense channels. So if you're not just donate on PayPal. Just do it through PayPal.
Yes.
It's super easy, barely an inconvenience. I stole that line. I don't think it's trademarked, is it?
I have no idea.
I hope it's not.
we're going to be in trouble.
We will.
Adrian Davis became an extra on YouTube.
There we go.
Welcome, Adrian.
Thank you
so
very
glad.
much.
Mary over on Facebook Business, 300 stars sent. Whoa.
She got through.
Yes, it was awesome.
I'm clicking back over now. I got a show to do.
Okay.
We can't just sit and watch your pretty face.
Well, hold on. Mrs. Ford made a thing. If you are on YouTube and you are a new subscriber, we have a $2 whore that drops into the tip jar. If you want to be that $2 whore, you need to send the general or myself a picture through an email. You can find our emails on our website at genxtalks.com, correct?
That's true. Yeah, just
All right.
go to genxtalks.com, scroll down to the staff page, and you can send us a picture. We crop it down to your face, and you become the $2 whore
Yep,
one night.
absolutely.
All right, I'm clicking off of you. We're not all here to watch your pretty face read the sheets. I got a show to do.
Oh, well, go ahead.
All right, back over to the show. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so you guys know the radio station. You guys know that's picking up and doing well. You guys know the podcast. The podcast is actually the fastest growing part of Gen X Talks right now. You guys love listening to my wife kick the shit out of me for an hour. I'm sure the mods can put up the podcast link. But we've also begun doing interviews. And I think we're up to interview 13 right now. And it's just local people we know. But they're interesting for categories. We make the interviews really interesting. This is got to be, his name is John Cox. He did a story on us in the newspaper. We returned the favor and did an interview with him. He is the last real newspaper man. Now, everybody under the age of 50 is not going to know what a newspaper man is. But he is back from the day when he had a pencil behind his ear and he wore out the leather on his shoe trucking around town. He started out, his first gigs were in Los Angeles with the LA Times. And that guy flat out was a newsie. He was one of those guys who was a real newspaper man. He still is in the business. He works at the Bakersfield, California. He's a senior editor, still writes 13, 14 hours a day, still producing stuff, articles every day. He was a great interview because there's a lot of stuff that's changing in the world of newspapers. Look at the newspapers that have been around you. You guys remember real newspapers in your hand? Look how small they are. Do you guys remember in big towns where some of them used to have an evening edition newspaper? And all of you millennials and Gen Z think I'm making that shit up. I'm not. There was really an evening edition for some newspapers. And the Sunday paper was about 5 pounds. You didn't want to get hit in the head with that when they threw it up on your porch. So it's a good interview. It's 2 hours long, but it's a lot of fun to listen to when you're at work. Put it in your ear, travel on through your day, but it's a good read. There you go. So also, I'm supposed to put up here one more time, Sammy Joe. Sammy Joe is one of our staff members, and we took a bunch of you guys, names that everybody knows, names that just keep repeating in here, and everybody knows the name, but they don't have a face to go with the name. We did a deck of cards. And we chose 54 different people. We had you send us pictures. We cartooned them, and we're selling deck of cards on the website. I bet Two Bear's going to link you right to the deck of cards. He won't link you to the website and go find the merchandise page. No, he'll link you right to it. But anyway, Sammy Joe at genxtalks.com. And if you don't know how to spell it, go to genxtalks.com, scroll to the staff page. Sammy Joe, if you send her an email with a picture of you, if you're a regular, if your name's been in here, we're going to do another deck of cards. We couldn't fit everybody in the first deck, so we're doing another one. But you got to get your pictures in, or we have no way to do it. Sammy Joe is in charge of that mess. Go see her if you want your name immortalized on a plastic deck of cards for all eternity. I mean, this stuff is made out of plastic that environmentalists hate. This will live through a nuclear winter, and it'll still be a pristine deck of cards. That's what they're made of. All right, what else? Bum, bum. Oh, this was great. Yeah, Ukraine, 2 years, a look back at the war. And all these articles come out for 2 years in the war with Ukraine, 2 years in Ukraine, 2 years with Russia invading. And then Biden comes out with his, I'm going to put some heavy sanctions on Russia. We're going to turn the screws to Russia. You know what the President Zelensky of Ukraine did? He goes, where the fuck have you been? It's 2 years. Now you're going to do something. Oh, I just caught on. Now it's an election year. So now you're going to do some more things that don't really matter. If we wanted to crush the Russian economy, we could do it in 1 minute. Absolutely turn the economic screws to them. In 5 minutes, they'd be feeling it. It just takes a stroke of a pen and we'd be down the road motors. But no, we're not going to do that. We got to, in case you haven't figured it out, we want to be nice with everybody. We understand Russia's point of view. We understand Ukraine's point of view. We understand Israel's point of view. We understand Hamas's point of view. Well, let me tell you what. There's right and wrong in the world. The world isn't all gray. There's right and wrong. There's black and white. There's up and down. There's yin and yang. There's forward and backwards. And you're just too chicken shit to pick the right side of something and stand with people. That's what the fucking problem is. I don't give a shit about all the other shit going on in the world. There's right and there's wrong. And the problem is politicians, no. Right and wrong is subjective. Right and wrong, it's interpretive. No, it's fucking not. Which is another reason they never elect me as a politician ever. All right, I'm done ranting. I'm back to you, sweetheart.
Are you sure?
I know. I need to pour another glass. And I'm serious about this shit. Go ahead.
All right. Dale over on Facebook Personal. Hey, y'all. Love your shows. Just great, y'all. Keep being awesome. Been watching for years. Now keep being awesome. All the way from the UK. 50 stars sent.
Thank you.
That was a lot. Joseph Johnson over on Facebook Blue. New to the show. Love it already. Welcome, Joseph. So glad you stopped by. Deutsch, Facebook Blue. 300 stars sent. I've caught up on everything.
I want to say that I'm not going to apologize for my rant because I meant it. I fucking mean it when I tell you that there's right and wrong in the world and you shouldn't be sitting on the fence on every fucking topic trying to make everybody like you. People are going to hate you, and if they don't disagree with you, you're not fucking standing up for anything at all. Even the Bible says, like lukewarm water, I spit you out of my mouth. So I'm going to raise this glass, and don't make me drink alone. I will drink alone. I've drank alone before. I'll do it, but I don't want to. I'd rather drink with you guys. So if you can put up a little emoji, a little symbol, a little drink, or just write cheers in there, wherever you're listening from around the planet, then that means you agree with me at least on that one fucking thing. Can't we come, whatever man, woman, child, or animal, or whatever you are, whatever I am, who cares?
They're all going up.
We got to agree on that one thing, that there is right and wrong in the world. We have to at least settle on that. I'll drink alone if I have to, but I'd rather not. I'd rather drink with you guys. Here's one for that.
Awesome. Good job, babe.
I'm getting my mojo back. I'm starting to wind up, baby. It was a tailgating was a good idea. I got out in front of this stuff. I've been drinking since noon.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
All right, where was I? I had stuff.
I don't know. What's going on?
Nope, going back to me, you're lost. You got a chance on that. Oh, so we talked about the podcast a bunch. Here is the picture of the podcast. This is what you were talking about. The one guy who picked up on the thing. This is the kid coming to us going, Dad, the truck I bought from you's got $1,700 in back stuff on it. We non-opt the vehicle. The vehicle's been non-opt.
Don't tell the story. Don't give it away.
But we're in California and things are fucked up. So this is my wife going, it's okay, son. Give me a minute to work this. This is me going, fuck off. I don't give a shit. Fuck California's rules. That's what the cover picture says, but the podcast was a lot of fun. I got to tell you, sweetheart, I love you. And this podcast was so much fun. I don't think have we ever laughed as much on a podcast?
I had you rolling. You were turning red today.
I was dying. My eyes were watering. It was so good.
Oh, God.
I do have a confession, though.
Oh, great. We're going to do this live?
Well, that way you won't say the stuff you normally say. You hold back some of your cuss words when it's live.
Go ahead.
We did an hour and 10 minutes of the podcast today.
Uh-huh.
And I video recorded it because people really love the video. It'll take me a couple of days to edit it, but I forgot to unmute the mic.
What?
We have an hour and 10 minutes of the video of us just going.
You're kidding.
No, I forgot the whole thing.
Oh my God.
Now I can probably take the audio from our pod track and sync it up, but I fucked up the whole thing. I'm sorry. See, this is why we do stuff live. This is why you break up with a girl in a restaurant in front of people. Right now, if she wasn't on camera, she would be cussing like a sailor. And for those of you that know her, you're sitting back going, yeah, she would be. Goddamn right. She makes up cuss words. And you sit there confused and hurt all at the same time. That's how good she is at it. So thank you for being polite.
I'm keeping my mouth shut. Did you notice?
Yeah. I'm even commenting on. All right. So
Heath Hughes over on PayPal gave you $50 to need to try Woodford Reserve Double Oaked.
Whoa.
Excellent bourbon, he says.
Now, see, I've been drinking the Woodford Reserve. You guys turned me on to that because you guys sent me some good whiskeys. You know what? I'm still waiting for somebody from Vermont to send me some of that maple syrup.
Oh my gosh, we haven't. I don't know. We can't remember who sent it to us.
No, but I found a picture of it, and I can't. I took a picture of the bottle. I can't find it anywhere on the internet for sale. Nowhere.
I know I can't find it either.
And
I have
those
to look.
people sent us, this was a couple years ago, they sent us some real Vermont maple syrup, and it was the most delicious
Anybody
maple
in
syrup.
Vermont or up in that area that have real maple syrup, email me.
Or
We'll
just
pay for it.
or just send me a fucking bottle. Because I'm,
Hey, I said I'd pay for it.
well, that's good for you, but I'm just asking, please send the big fat guy
my
some more syrup from the
goodness.
pancakes. I can't be eating pancakes with Aunt Jemima
You're not
and
supposed to
log
have
cabin.
pancakes.
I can have gluten-free pancakes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How do you know there's gluten-free stuff?
Because Dr. McDreamy said that's all I can have, so he wouldn't steer me down a bad road, would he?
Okay.
All right.
Our wonderful friend Christina Dvorak over on YouTube gifted 5 memberships to Charlie, Mike, Dib, Matthew, and Kyle. I think we've had a few more newbies on there.
We've got some people, baby.
Yes,
We got some people
Ezra
going on.
Rose over on Facebook. How old are you? Which end of Gen X are you from? Interesting question.
Now.
That's kind of like
Wait. Who said that?
Ezra
Now,
on
see.
Facebook.
Okay, first of all,
Kind of
Ezra.
a trick question.
Well, first of all, the name Ezra, she's got to be 85. I mean, no one named Ezra is under the age of 85. And the way she wrote that,
Uh-huh.
which part of Gen X are you from? Which end are you on, man? Well, would you believe it? I said I'm on the younger end. I was born in 1979. No, you won't believe that? I was born December 25th in the year of our Lord, 1967, and I'm damn proud of it. I am not a boomer. I am solidly in the Gen X camp. Me and Jesus. Well, you probably knew him, but,
I'm there too, you know. I am a Gen Xer.
well, they wouldn't know it by how young you look, honey.
What, are you trying to kiss my ass right now?
I'm trying to because I fucked up with that microphone thing, and I know when the
You
show's
have
over.
One job. One job and one button to push a mic.
I'm sorry, I fucked it up. Let me start with my 3-part apology. I realize I've made a mistake, and I'm very sorry for the actions I've taken. That's part 1. Part 2. I am a terrible individual, and I'm humbled and grateful at the fact you even married me.
Okay.
That's 2.
all right.
The 3rd part of the apology. You are a gifted and talented and beautiful woman, and any man would be lucky to have you.
Oh, okay. You're forgiven.
That's my 3-part apology.
All
Every
right.
guy in the chat right now is write this down. Write this
Yeah,
down.
every guy in line's going, oh shit, that's good stuff. I got to write that. General, say that again. I said good stuff. That
By the
3-part
way,
apology.
you might want to go find Michael Dawson on YouTube. He called you a boomer light.
Oh my God, did he really?
That's what you are.
Mike, you shut up, kid. Nobody asked you. Who turned his mic on? Michael Dawson. If I find that motherfucker, there he is. Boomer Light. Yep, he did. He's going in a timeout. Michael Dawson, one of the oldest members. He's been around since the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, Michael Dawson used to have a trait. It was kind of funny. We started on TikTok, and this was years ago. And we said, well, should we try to go on YouTube? We just signed in for YouTube. He pops up and goes, hey, how are you? And I'm like, holy shit, dude, because he was following us on TikTok. Months later, we're like, well, maybe you want to try to go on Instagram? Okay, we'll get an Instagram account. First person on there, 5 minutes after we signed up, Michael Dawson, boom, hey, see you joined Instagram. Every place we ever went to, that dude showed up. It didn't matter if it was Twitter, LinkedIn. He literally sees everything we do on every page. He's got us on lock. It's almost like, he's almost like he's got a mutation, like an X-Men. You know, he's got a superpower, and when something goes on, his spider senses tingle, and he's like, I know what they're doing. He gets it every time. He's been doing this for 4 years now.
Okay.
Absolutely amazing. It really is.
All right, if you say so.
I'm telling you, I'm not wrong. The dude's got a, woo.
Christopher over on YouTube, $5. Gen X mom, that's me.
Yeah.
Send Gen X dad to the woodshed for muting mistake. LOL. I wish I could.
You can't.
I wish I could.
You can't.
I can't.
No. That's like sending God to hell, but not literally.
I
'cause
wish I could.
You wish you could
I
send God to
really-
hell?
I wish I could send him to the woodshed.
You can't.
You wish you could send God to the woodshed?
No,
You
you
wanna send
stay out of this. I don't need your help. Holy Santa
Wow,
Claus shit.
that should be a T-shirt. Mama X wanted to send God to the woodshed. Mama X put God in the woodshed.
Oh man, I don't know what's going on.
You know what God's saying right now? You know what Jesus is saying? Jesus is sitting
What?
in the woodshed going, hey, it's not so bad in the woodshed. You should have seen what the Philistines did to me 2,000 years ago. That was fucked
Okay.
up.
Oh, Toby 5150 $4.99. Thanks for moving the tip jar. Glad to have my evening entertainment back. Hello to all Bottom of the Glass members and mods. Jeffrey Montgomery $5 on YouTube. How was the weigh-in today? Free donuts for the Queen. Long live the Queen.
Oh my God.
And General, you can have another bite of the orange one.
Who said that?
Jeffrey Montgomery.
I love Jeffrey Montgomery. We're mates. Me and him be mates.
All
just
right.
like Crocodile
Good.
Dundee.
So he's not going to the woodshed.
No, he's not. But how did he pick up on that? That's members only stuff, man.
Pays attention.
Yeah, because you made me go to that fucking donut store, which turned out to be all the way across town. They had one orange donut left, and then they had a whole tray. She was all embarrassed because we go in there.
I wasn't embarrassed. What is this embarrassing thing?
I'm going to tell you.
All right, go
If
ahead.
you'd shut your female yap for 5
That's what I hear when Gen X dad's talking. Wah, 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 wah.
I swear to Christ, I'm going to divorce you. You're this close to divorce.
Since this whole debacle of the computer thing has started, when we go on errands, he's talking to me in computer language. I don't know what this is.
I'm trying to
I don't know
explain
what
to
the
you
computer stuff is.
how I'm trying to fix things.
And so he's talking, and when he's done, I go, "Do you know what I heard?" Wah, wah, wah,
That was one of the times I pulled the car over, and this is not a lie. I was telling him,
That's
I
all
said,
I
look,
heard.
we're trying to go vertical, trying to go horizontal. We changed the bit rate. We're trying to close all the programs. I'm stripping the computer down of stuff. We're trying to get this. We're resetting our router, making sure that our speed's right with Spectrum so we can broadcast correctly. I get all the way done. She looks at me and she goes, yeah, I don't know what you just said. All I heard was wah, 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 wah. That in the truck while I'm driving. She's doing that to me, making my blood boil. I'm like, "Rah!" I was ready to go Hulk. But I don't want to wreck my truck. I like my truck, so I didn't go Hulk. Anyway.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, Phil's Garage. I need tequila. So does everyone dealing with her. Absolutely everyone.
TDP says Facebook is a safe space from the woodshed.
Who said that?
TDP.
Chippy Dippy Pineapple. Chippy Pineapple is one of our favorite moderators.
David Martin over on Facebook. Blue says first time watcher, and I love you guys. Welcome, David.
Yeah,
Glad
thanks,
you're
man.
here.
Listen, to everybody who is a first-time viewer, consider it like a first date. Just relax. I'll do all the work.
What about me?
On
What
our,
am I, chopped liver?
on our first date, I did all the work.
Oh, brother.
All you did was ride around judgmental looking at me like,
Is he worth it?
Yeah, that's exactly the look in your eye. The whole date was our first date. That was what you
Oh.
did.
Brother Bruns, member for 6 months. The general is as close to divorce as our prez is to completing coherent sentences.
Wow. Wow. Like not going to happen. I'm telling you. All right, I'm switching screens. All right, we're
Elise
done.
says
Nope.
first time viewer over on YouTube. But we got a lot of new people.
Look, I got a show to do here. I can't just sit with the camera on you the whole time. I got a show to do.
Oh, my
All
goodness.
right, so where were we? Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. Where's some other stuff in here? Yeah, this was a great one. I love this one. It came out in the White House. They put out a statement that says Biden says he's not going to take questions during the White House address. We don't want anything getting in the way. I promise the questions aren't going to get in Biden's way. His answers will get in the way. That's what the worry is. It isn't the questions. You can ask questions all day long. It's when you can't complete a sentence and you fuck up the answer. So this should have been more truly, well, Biden's not going to take any questions because he fucks up the answers. That's just my opinion. What do I know? I'm just a dumb mechanic in the middle of the desert. There was more stuff in here. Oh, this is a big push lately. I love how the climate change affects minorities. Climate change it hits minorities more than anyone. Gender inequality. It hits women more than men. What the fuck are you talking about? How can something you guys used to call global warming pick and choose who it's fucking with? Now, if you're going to tell me that it's going to freeze the entire state of California, and you're going to say, well, there's, it's going to affect certain minorities more than others. No, it's going to affect poor people, poor white people, poor black people, because they don't have heaters. That's it. It doesn't know what it's doing. The weather doesn't know what it's doing. There is no real Mother Earth. It isn't singling out. It's not like a storm came through town and lightning bolted certain people, and you went, oh my God, climate change. The lightning bolts only hit the minority groups. I saw it happen. You're full of shit. Climate change, global warming, whatever you want to call it, temperatures going up, man-made stuff didn't do it. But set that aside. Who cares who did it? Let's say it's nature. Let's say it's people. Whatever. It isn't. It's like it's saying a nuclear bomb. Nuclear bomb disproportionately fucked with minorities more than anybody else. Everybody with a pronoun was damaged more than people with not. That's a lie. This whole thing is a lie. This is the reason I'm bringing this up. This is becoming a more common story every fucking day. Every day they're doing this now. It's gender inequality with climate change. We got to fight climate change so we can support the minorities and support women. Fuck. Do you want to support women? Quit making dudes with dicks being women's sports and women's competitions. You want to protect women? Protect them from abusive men that join women's sports. There's how you're going to protect them. There's how you're going to solve your gender inequality. Quit looking up at the sky and yelling at the clouds, you dumbasses. Okay, I'm done. We're back to you.
Okay?
I'm fucking angry about this shit. I can't believe that there's people that are so stupid because there is. Somebody came out there and said, oh, there's the global warming and climate change disproportionately goes after minorities and women. There's dumbasses drinking their coffee in the morning going, sounds right to me. God damn, fuck that world global
It
warming.
picks and chooses. That's amazing.
It is.
It's intelligent.
Yeah,
Climate change is intelligent.
is smart. It knows to pay. If climate change came after me, fuck it, I'd kill it. So it doesn't. It doesn't. It goes after a minority person living on the street or something. It goes after homeless people.
It knows what gender and what minority and what it can. Climate change could do that.
Climate change is
Wow,
smart.
it's
Well,
mutated and became something amazing.
Do you know
over the
how?
years.
This hasn't come out yet. Would you like a breaking story right now?
Yeah, go. I
No
wanna
one
know.
has heard this. Climate
Go.
change obviously has artificial intelligence built in that is singling out minorities and genders because of Elon Musk. Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
Let's blame it on Elon Musk. Now that motherfucker's tied into everything. Now we got him.
Got him for what?
I don't know, but fuck it. This is why I drink. All right.
Okay, Michael Atwood over on Facebook Blue. Hello, guys. First time in this stream. Welcome, Michael.
Here we
Glad
go.
you're here.
Hey, we have to stop for something important.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's so important?
I'm going to tell you.
You have something.
Thank you for asking.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know we suffer from equipment problems. Our gear is old and aging, much like your hosts, and we're doing the best that we can. But something we have to do during the middle of the show, we know when you can't see us, you let us know it's blotchy, it's glitchy, it's buffering on and on. But the most important thing to worry about is the microphones. Now, microphones were invented by Marconi in 12 AD. It was perfected, he was an Argentinian citizen. It was perfected by the Iraqis in the mid 13th century. And since then, Canada has found...
Bullshit. Oh, sorry. I sneezed.
Canada has perfected a way of testing microphones, and they send them up on a Soyuz rocket made by Russia. They swing the microphones around in outer space because in outer space, it's a vacuum. You can hear a pin drop, and they listen for the sound the microphone makes to test whether it's a good mic or not. Now, we don't have those resources. We have no way of contacting the Canadians and Soyuz rockets and all that fancy technical stuff. We have to do a microphone check and the way the old Irish did it back in the day. So I'm going to pour a glass of whiskey into my shot glass. I'm going to pour some Jack Daniels into my shot glass in front of the microphone. If you people can hear it on Rumble, on Facebook, on YouTube, just give me the thumbs up. Then we don't have to send our microphones in outer space to be swung around by their cords. No. This is how a dumb mechanic in the middle of the desert does a microphone verification check, and we take it very seriously here at Gen X Talks. You can participate as well with your thumbs up or your thumbs down. Ready? Pay attention. Spilled some of that on my shirt. I'll get it later. Anybody? I can't drink until we get an answer. I'm looking for thumbs up, thumbs down. Tim Mitchell, thumbs up. Bart Webb, thumbs up. Now we got some. Danny H. letting me know things. Marvelous Miranda, I love her. Disney Kid, Elise, she's new here. Selling Reverick, Care Brat, Jennifer Whitehead. There we go. There's my people. Tell me everything's okay. Mary Mistretta's giving me the okay symbol.
Over on Facebook too.
Facebook's doing the same thing. We're getting it all on Facebook.
I guess. I don't know.
I'm hoping so. Where's the fucking kid? He walked out in the middle of the show.
I don't know.
That goddamn redneck, hillbilly, inbred, Jed Milky licking, rope sucking, fruity ass ding dong of a son of mine.
Holy mackerel.
And everybody wonders why I drink. Thank you for helping me out with the microphone check. Please, I'm Casey Kasem. Now, on with the countdown.
Wow. Jeffrey Montgomery, member for 2 months. You never answered, General. How was the weigh-in today?
Yeah, I couldn't hear you. What was that again? Somebody wrote, D's Nuts wrote, Biden 2024. Now, I'm not going to kick him out of the thread for being a moron. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, even when it's wrong. But he's gone. D's Nuts is now in a fucking timeout. D's Nuts 420. I hope you brought your ganja with you and a lighter, because you're locked in the woodshed now, my friend.
The Sun Valley Fox goes, I didn't hear it.
He did all that. Well, turn up your hearing aid, Sun Valley Fox. God damn, you're only 85 years old. Dominic Rombo, how do I donate? I don't know if his name's in white, if he's not a member, if he can donate. We can certainly go to PayPal.
Who is it? Dominic?
Dominic.
He is white. He is a new person.
I don't know if that's something you can do or not, but Dominic, you can go to the top of the screen, PayPal. If you want to donate, $17,000 to my whiskey fund, I'm not going to say no.
Oh, okay. And then there's a $sign at the bottom of the chat that you can donate.
Oh my
with.
God.
What?
We have finally come full circle in 3 years.
What are you talking about?
You did it tonight where we say, "You're welcome, America," and Denmark, and very
Yes.
few people know why we do that. The guy's name is Larry Denmark. He says, "Okay," from Denmark. He's actually here.
That's awesome.
So now I got to remember to say, "You're welcome, America," and Larry from Denmark.
Brother Bruns gave $50. Culturally, we need to stop monetizing.
Wow, you fucked that up.
Demonizing
Demonizing.
men with the concept of toxicity. Toxicity is not gender specific, it's a human thing. This is for the studio fun.
Well, here's the other thing, and I'll agree with you, Brother Bruns, is that when someone says, "Oh, it's toxic masculinity," no, it's just masculinity. Well, it's toxic. Oh, so you mean it flows out and attaches itself to other people? Other people view it, see it, absorb it? All right. I get that, because some people would look at me and I have toxic masculinity by how strong I am and how big I am and the words I use. Guess what? I look at people bigger, smarter, and stronger than me. Their toxic masculinity rubs off on me. That's just like women. Women have feminism, and beauty, and it rubs off. Is it toxic beauty? Do you find a woman that's so beautiful, you look at her and go, "Oh, that is toxic beauty. I just can't. I can't tolerate that. We have to shame her." Toxic beauty. No. It's just beauty. It's your feminine side. It's not toxic being feminine. You're just feminine. It's what you are. Everybody else can shut the fuck up and move on. Yes, I'm back. Hi.
Are you okay now?
We've had a lot of those times. You've asked me that a lot tonight.
Woo! Stacy Cape, $10. General, hydrate with this.
I snuck a drink in, and there's nothing worse than chasing Jack Daniels with fucking water. I can't tell you how much that's gross.
I'm sorry.
There's a bunch of dudes right now and some really cool chicks that are going, "Testify. You cannot chase Jack Daniel's shot with fucking ice water."
All right, Brad Capwell, we gained another extra on YouTube tonight. Brad.
That's right. Going after it. You're welcome, America. And Larry from Denmark.
And Trippy Pineapple says, "That's too damn bad. Hydrate."
All
TDP.
TDP, Trippy Dippy Pineapple, demanding I drink from the water hose.
Oh, you first saw it right here, says, "Always enjoy your program." That's his name.
What's his name?
You first saw it right here.
You first saw it right here. I like that.
No. Haven't seen you guys in a while. I think you're too mild on your son.
Too mild? I think he would disagree. Crow910 says, "Hey everyone, he's a new person over there on YouTube. Thanks for stopping by." Rich Martinez, I remember now you hated being on camera. No, Rich. I hate those fucking ambush videos. We hate the things where it's surprise. I'm gonna ask you a question. You gotta be clever and smart right now, Daddy-O. I don't like that. I like this. I love being a radio personality. Been doing it my entire goddamn life. But that shit he does, fuck those kids.
Oh, Christina Dvorak has gifted 5 more memberships on YouTube.
Who got those memberships?
Phil's Garage, Maelstrom, Night's Light, Shadow Light 72, and Diana Chandler. You can now go to the members only section, community section, and look at 3 years of behind the scenes information, pictures, all stuff about us. How's that?
You just stole my part of the program.
I know I did.
That was those
I
were
wasn't going to
those
let you
were
know.
my lines. Hey,
I was taking it.
just so you know,
I gave you a break.
just so you know, you gotta
What?
adjust your microphone. It's
You know
pointing at your
what?
tits.
Don't do this.
Your microphone was
Don't
pointing.
do this.
I'm trying to do it quietly.
You know what?
Your
Stay in your lane, man.
your microphone
Stay.
is pointing pointing at your tits.
Stay. All right, continue on.
Wait, I am not a trained monkey. You don't tip the dancing bear. You can't just
People are
bang
tipping the dancing
you,
bear.
You can't just bang the tambourine and have me jump back into service here. It's not how that
Somebody
works.
else called you a boomer.
Well, Phil's Garage chasers, get off the fucking training wheels. That is 2 people in my entire life that have called a chaser training wheels. You and now Phil's Garage. But the difference is, you used to do it and we'd have big barbecues and parties with a lot of people out here, and I would quietly be telling a story, and everybody's laughing. I'd take my shot, drink a little Coke, and you'd go, "Oh my God, look at him draining with the training wheels." You'd point it out right in front of everybody.
Hey, I'm just calling it as I see it.
I don't like that. I
Ah,
gotta tell you,
too
it's
bad.
a terrible thing to do there.
That's
All
too
right, let me
bad.
go back. I think I was done with my program here. I got most of it done.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Let me go see.
All right.
Cranes, neighborhood.
While you're doing
podcast.
that, Graham Gordon is a member for 10 months today.
There we go. All right, where was I? The camera.
Come on. No dead air here.
Well, there's some of these things. There's some news
Unbelievable.
stories I don't want to go through and talk about. It just pisses me off, and it's like I don't want to go through them. And hey, I know. I will tell you this: we have Gen X Talks has a Discord server. You guys remember old school chat rooms that you just talk about? One room's about cars, one room's about food and stuff. That's all this is. I'm sure the moderators on all the platforms can put up the link for Discord. It's free to join. It's a lot of fun. It's just rooms where we all talk together about stuff. But they also do a movie, Trippy Pineapple on staff, and the kid, Gen Z kid. They do a movie on Monday nights. This one's is Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Now, I'd like to plug a little bit of Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Number one, I knew one of the actors in there at the time for Fast Times at Ridgemont High, personally. Number two, this entire movie all of it was filmed right where I grew up. I can look at every scene, every angle of everything, and I can almost tell you in every scene where they were. Sherman Oaks Galleria, where all the mall stuff was, spent almost my entire life between there and the Northridge Fashion Center. At this time it was being filmed. All the football scenes were filmed at Van Nuys High. Been to Van Nuys High School a million times. The other part of this is that when people ask me, and my kids have grown up and got to a certain age, they go, "Dad, give me 2 movies that I can watch that'll tell me about your life growing up Gen X Talks," or Generation X, sorry. If I tell them, you want an accurate look at characters growing up in my era, I tell them first to watch The Breakfast Club, and the second one is Fast Times at Ridgemont High. For all of us growing up in that generation, those 2 movies cover a lot. If you're really getting interested in knowing Generation X, if you really want to understand our upbringing, our music, our taste, our times, how we acted and behaved, those are 2 movies. And there's more, of course, but those 2 movies really set the tone. And this one, Monday night, it's for free. We just go hang out. We all sit in there. Sometimes there's 5 people, sometimes there's 50, but it's a lot of fun. Now, one more quick thing. Car show. We are going to be live and in person at the Fontana Car Show in Southern California. Two Bear, who you guys have seen his name go by as a moderator, he's a senior staff member here at Gen X Talks. Two Bear's putting on a car show at his big car dealership down in Fontana. He's right on Route 66. It is a Route 66 car show. It is March 9th. Go to the website, genxtalks.com. Click on the link because there's discounts for hotel rooms for the night. All of you who are coming for that first night, for Friday night, then we're going to the car show. We're staying there too. We're all going to hang out in the bar, the lounge that night. We're going to have a good time. And there's a special guest coming. He's staying at the hotel. He's going to be there with us. And then we're all going into the deal the next time through. I just lost my camera.
What?
My camera just quit on my Mac. It just locked up. I can go back to you.
Okay.
But I'm frozen. That's it. I'm stuck.
Well, over on Rumble, we just got a monthly supporter on Rumble.
Whoa, what is that?
TJ Wrench, a subscriber.
Like a member.
No, but how do
On
you do a
Rumble.
a month?
member.
Really?
A monthly subscriber.
That is our first one on Rumble.
TJ Wrench.
Okay, TJ Wrench on Rumble, you got an email, genxmom@genxtalks.com. We got to send him a t-shirt or something. He's the first guy.
All right.
You got to send him something for that.
Josh Maddox says it's still up on his side, your camera, so he's still going over there on
Well,
Rumble.
give it a second, Josh, because it froze up. The camera quit. The little green light went
Well,
out.
we'll see.
This is the problem we're having with our gear, with our equipment, and I'm sorry.
Scott Royston gave $20. Hey there, handsome general. Here's to you for just being handsome.
Oh, Scott, thanks for showing up late, buddy. Where the fuck have you been, Scott? I was waiting for that handsome shit an hour ago.
And he continued and said, Gen X Mom, if the general doesn't want you anymore, I am single.
Okay.
Would love to have you. I pray you are doing well and
Yeah.
that the Lord is healing you.
Okay, stop with that. No one's stealing my chick. All right, look, my camera quit. We got to go. We're a little bit over time. We had more stuff to talk about.
One more thing. Heather
ahead.
Duncan gave 200 stars on Facebook personal.
You know, Facebook has really stepped up with the stars.
Yes, they have.
They have done a good job tonight.
Yes.
All right, listen, everybody, my camera froze, my gear sucks, but look, we made it almost an hour before the camera quit. I'm happy about that. I'm surprised we made it this long. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for listening to us for that long. I really appreciate every single one of you. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for spending Thursday with us.
I'm not sure where you're tuning in from around the world, but glad if you had an hour to waste, you chose to waste it with Gen X Talks, AM, FM, Sirius XM, or perhaps you're listening in from the Armed Service Radio Network. Remember two things, wherever you go, there you are, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.
Bye.